Okay, we're at the James Brockhurst, the Good Guys Capella Bar, and we're here to talk to you about our sustainability journey. We've been on that journey since 2004, when the local council and the state government asked us to be a pilot for a program called EcoViz. And EcoViz, in a nutshell, was impacting your water, energy and waste within your business. As I said, we've been going since 2004. One of the first things we did was start an education program for our consumers on water efficiency, because at that time we were facing a major drought and our dams got down to 30% capacity. So our consumers were quite interested in how they could take simple steps to save water in their household. So what we did is we came up with this similar display that you see here, and we showed them that by using an inefficient washing machine, the number of buckets, you can see here, the number of red buckets, there was 23 of those for an inefficient top-load washing machine versus 5 buckets back then for an efficient front-load washing machine. We've now changed that display to be new washing machine versus old washing machine, simply because the number of front-load washing machines we sold reversed industry trends to such an extent that we sold more front-load washing machines than top-load washing machines. Now at that same stage, the state electrical industry and the state Good Guys were still selling all top-load washing machines. So we changed it to such an effect that they've now changed the technology with top-load washing machines that they are also, they can be quite water efficient. So our key message now is new washing machine versus old washing machine. You still get a saving of around 50,000 litres per year. The other advantage of that was it was a visual cue for our staff. So they could come over here from selling cameras, and based on that one feature alone could sell to a consumer based on the saving that they're making with water. Because as I said, at that time we were facing a major drought and it was quite a serious issue. Following on from our water efficiency consumer education, the exciting thing about sustainability is it's always evolving. It's not something that stands still. Obviously our dams are at a much greater capacity now, but the major issue for consumers is rising electricity costs. This was an article in last year's Courier Mail that clearly showed that rates were now cheaper than the average South East Queensland electricity bill. There's been a 50% price increase of electricity since 2007, and electricity prices are continuing to rise. So the same way we educated consumers on water efficiency back 2-3 years ago, we're now putting the same passion and energy and training of our staff into educating our consumer how they can save electricity in their homes. So another initiative we implemented in about 2006 was the recycling of our EPS, or what's commonly known as foam. It's wrapped around all of our fridges and washing machines and other products, and we've been able to partner with a company called Carton Warehouse, managed by Managing Director is Leo Signs, and in effect what we're able to do is to export this foam to China and Korea, and it comes back in the way of a picture frame or a mirror frame or a coat hanger or similar type products. So what once was a product that used to go into our local landfill here at the Redlands is now being totally recycled, and it actually represents about 75% of our total waste within our business. Therefore, all electrical retailers across Australia, we would pretty safely say 3/4 of their waste was expanded polystyrene. It actually equated last year to over a 5-tonne saving from our local landfill. Our most recent initiative, as you can see here, is our e-waste recycling. We're the first retailer in Queensland to implement this at our own cost, where we get our consumers and our competitors' consumers to bring back their electronic goods, their old goods that are inefficient or broken down or whatever, and we recycle them for free. Now, last year alone there was 15 million products that went into landfills across Australia in regards to electronic e-waste. Within 20 years that's going to grow to 44 million products, simply because of shorter lifespans and the evolving technology moving faster. So it's going to go from 15 million to 44 million within 20 years. So it's a real issue for us with local landfill. Since October last year, this store alone has recycled 14.5 tonne, or over 14.5 tonne of electronic e-waste items from our consumers. And it's something that our consumers are certainly giving us positive feedback about, that we are the retailer taking the lead in trying to resolve this problem and taking full responsibility.